Teaching your dog, whether a puppy or an adult, to rest comfortably in their crate is a wonderful skill for you and your dog to have. For puppies or new adult dogs coming into your home, it's an excellent way to ensure that they don't have potty accidents and get into habits that they shouldn't when you can't supervise them. But even for adult dogs, especially if you travel, it's a wonderful way to ensure that they have a home away from home. The first thing you want to do, whether it's a puppy or an older dog, is make sure that they love their crate. Some ways that you can accomplish this is making the crate a desirable place to rest and that they get wonderful things in there. So I always think it's a great idea to feed your dog all of its meals in the crate. You can keep the door open. Want some? It's like, no, I want the special treats. There you go, you can have some. So that meals go off in the crate. You can also put your dog in the crate when it's nap time or they're most likely to settle down. And you want to just give it a little bit of time to make sure your dog is comfortable in the crate. So for instance, if you give your dog a toy in a crate, do they remain in the crate playing with it or do they take it out? Once you feel like your dog feels very confident with the crate, you can begin shutting the door for periods of time where they have something to do. So right now, Walter is happily licking at his toy, and I can close the crate door. And then a little bit before he was finished with that, I might open it up for him. And once he was crate trained, I could leave it on in there, and then he'd probably settle down for a nap. Another thing that really helps with crate training your dog is to play some crate games. So I'm going to encourage Walter to come on out of the crate. Great. And when he comes out, I'm going to give him some hugs and some pets and some love. And then I'm going to toss this treat into the crate, and he's going to run on in there to get his treat. And then when he turns around, I'm going to say good, and I'm going to drop a couple treats on the floor for him. And then I'm going to encourage him to come out. Can you come out? Good boy. And when he comes out, I'll reward him for coming out. And I'm going to use tactile or petting and verbal praise. Good boy. And I'm going to toss the treat on back into the crate. I want my dog to prefer the idea of going in the crate than coming out. And that's why I'm going to use high value treats for rewarding him for going in the crate, and verbal praise and pets for coming out. Once he's doing that reliably, I can put it on cue. Go to your crate, you point him on in. When they turn around, you reward him after the fact. And then if I had to go out and I wanted to crate my dog, I would give him some toys, shut the door. I know that my adult dog or my puppy is safe. So follow these tips for crate training, and in no time, you should have a dog that's resting calmly and safely in his crate.